好啦，再来玩一下。这个动画不知道看几次了。这动画里面的杰克好老哦，我没有那些胡子吧？有啦，可是没有那么老吧？那1.5分啦。礼拜6。然后在没有录的期间，我去解了一些支线任务啊，因为那个真的是不用录啊，我那几个简单的支线任务都是非常 easy 的，主线是完全没动。可以碾压主线应该是比较舒服的体验啊。然后技能部分我都走法印流这个直接我把火的点到5了，然后食物回血回到点到1，点1点。然后之前就是上次有玩到那个玩到一半，然后我就先停录嘛，然后他自己在玩，实际上是有一点点小晕。这种游戏画面风格太黑暗，它是那种很中古世纪的那种背景，还有焚烧女巫啊、卫兵绞刑这种世界观太昏暗了啊。然后努力克服啊，希望啊，如果真的不行的话就要断了，我也会讲啊。好啦，先装备都好了吧？昨天做了这2个毒蛇，这很基础的武器耶，2等的，那伤害不错啊。推压主线吧。我来到那个城堡了嘛，向尼佛加德打听叶奈法的消息。我老婆兼旧爱。这里吗？对。
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir. Our lads, the Temerians, that is.
普世尔是什么单位
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir.
他好
Thank
人
you
吗？
kindly.
这个人我感觉很
I
慷
summoned
慨。
only the elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
问一下，
Plan to requisition something from him too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Witcher。
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
啊？
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin
啊，
in
四
the
教授
area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
我发现啊，这个游戏的观念就是说，北方跟南方在战争，还是什么军跟什么军，因为宗教关系在战争，好像兽魔猎人都是处于一个外围的人事物，怎么讲呢？置身事外的感觉、置身事外就是好像两边的人都不会想要对兽魔猎人动手，反而就是他们自己跟自己在打，两边的人在打，然后兽魔猎人就是一个置身事外的人这样子。我这个问题白问了。
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Simply
Too big
impossible.
a hassle.
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but
泰
its
莫利亚
common
跟
folk
尼德
remain,
加尔，所以
ready
是
to answer
两
a
个
call
对立
to
方。
arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
Deal.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a
角
patrol
湖
there,
树林。
5 young men. A hunter, found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the Griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy.
钱，
What do you require?
一种特别的药草，我要其他资讯。
Need more information about this
性
griffin.
别，
Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav.
米子了。
He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb.
鼠
Buckthorn.
梨草，我好像拿
Scent
过，对
should
不
lure
对
the？ griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
为什么我要这么酸呐、
First came idioms. Don't play with fire,
哦，
for
很
example.
呛哦。
Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads.
哦，我知
She
道那
will
个
aid
托密
you.
拉。上次那个支线任务，我记得我有经过他房子。
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Essun Yakten.
这感觉这个领主感觉不像是个坏人啊。是不是要换一下那个设一下那个接？哎，换一下那个换任务的那个按键啊。看一下，楼有吗？不行，哦，哎不行，哇，N， 我操！数字键5，这样还不行，我真的是。我没有别的任务了嘛，所以我没办法换，我也没别的任务。看一下哦，这可不可以再远一点啊？万一我这边有点。哎，这里还有商人。输入法，好吧，输入法问题给解决了。啊！滚呐！然后再来就是这个什么轩然诺吗？什么 Hinamo 这个台风啊，袭台啊！今天这几天都大风大雨的、啊。上礼拜一有台风假，许愿啊，虽然不太可能啊，几率大概5%吧，但许愿一下嘛。然后我发现呢、这游戏是有点那个怎么讲 ，dynamic， 这个中文要怎么讲？有点，哦，不是 dynamic， 这个游戏的物件跟行动啊，有一点像那个什么动向量存在，是怎么讲啊？动能存在，就角色停的时候还要往前踱步一小步，尤其在骑马的时候更是如此。所以我不太喜欢在这游戏上马，马真的比较快，但是我不太喜欢。杰洛特爬墙啊，滑什么滑、啊？这魔人就找到了吗？没有吧，我没有十字弓哎、我去打施救兽的时候不是要用十字弩把它射下来吗？我没有哎、死了？不是吧？
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male.
查看伤口。
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
年纪。
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old.
好详细哦。
Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
是因为母的被杀，所以公的抱走了吗？
Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to
哇，
Vesemir.
这有经验值500，昨天弄的经验这么多，是不是？也都说魔猎人因为做好万全准备而保住小命，魔药啊、剑友啊、工匠啊。如果你要与更强敌人作战，你可以在战斗前完成支线任务，获得经验培养角色。这巢穴我怎么好像来过了？
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months worth.
好惨哦！
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
有没有这么远？找维瑟米尔哦，我的那个谁啊，好伙伴嘛，同行的人，这下就一定摔死。很久没看到他了。杰洛特的脚真的是出名的软。上次有不小心摔了一小节，就扣了一堆血，到底是？不讲维瑟米尔，我都快忘记这个人了。哦 ，SSD 读书速度真的有够快。
Freak.
公山小，人家点你，人家拿剑砍你。
Field is that the other side of the river?
来这，
By the wood. Yes. What is it, Wolf?
已经半年了，哈，什么意思？
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now,
真的，
everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point
我
up
快
my
100了。
You're near a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm.
我是路边踩到的嘛。
Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the
触
trash
手
heap?
巨怪，
You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
我们雷霆魔药。哎，我可以做嘞。这我不是看过了吗？哎，我没有要做它。雷霆在哪？哪里有雷霆啊？这里。 我怎么知道有这个东西？伤害攻击力。刷新装备。我记得这个魔药使用完之后，它只要冥想后会自动用烈酒补充嘛，对不对？啊，使用第一栏，第一栏我没设定呢，要设定一下。不会吃生肉哎，有啊 ，T 跟 Y 不是吗？这有设定吗？有些知道这只怪会很强，所以还特意让我们先做个魔药再出发。啊，推主线啊！之前给的任务今天有够少啊，2550的，然后刚刚一个主线只是讲个话而已，今天就500，太慷慨了吧！当然，我相信这种游戏一定也是你全程不去鸟那些支线也能过的、啊，只是可能少了很多强力的装备啊，一些物资让你过得更舒服的物资等等。那应该是这样子。哦，这要老田超多的哎。我先摘一下草啊。长夜车。
A stream, amber waves of grain, charming place, perfect
这
for
太
an
空旷
ambush.
了吗？
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
等我一下，我去解支线没有啦。支线这边好
Let's
像
start.
能摸的都摸完了。
Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
Bridges。
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes...
把路给遮起来
We。need to cover our tracks.
这种猎人不想要
hide our
被
paths.
卷入战争，对不对？
Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
恋爱法。任务目标出现。
Hear that? It's close.
你看到他的鸡鸡，也确定是公的
Let's
吗？
go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Like this.
没错，送我了。
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
就是之后车上会有宝吧？
Watch out!
我按错，我魔药了。
It's about to die.
等一下，怎么命中啊？哎，太远！输出时间不够，他在什么鬼位置啊？看他，哦呦！哇，格挡会扣血。
Damn! It's fast.
哦，有风压，有风压，还有风压。 看也是没见识过石峰的厉害。没射中。哎。他有风压的是怎样？我知道他在哪里了，我不用看了。杰洛特，你能抓他进来不？偷袭，咕噜炮哦，不是，在飞啊妈的！哎呦！格挡格挡！哦，他也会格挡哎！天哪，没看到他！硬 A 硬 A 硬 A， 还蛮轻松的哎。啊，没保是不是？哦哟，新动画。
Not bad, not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious.
Huh?
But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
推屁！宝物！哦，为什么又进动画了？哦 ，BOSS 啊，把头割下来，太残忍了，跳过。哎，他战利品效果是什么？我现在抹它干嘛？它不是消耗品哦，这么好哦。哦，有啦，使用次数，含20刀而已，是不是？肢解几率。旁边就有船点，好幸福。谁在忙？新鲜的狮鼬头来了。哎，东谷物来了。
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no! By the gods, no!
干嘛这样？突然间对他的印象变差了。
What?
呛他一下。
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat.
我可以干掉他吗？
Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
当然是拿。 人挤喽！有人正在被打。在哪里打？在哪里被打？我怎么看不到？
Will someone explain why you are here?
等到等级过回来，把你们全部干掉。我记得这些，哦，这里，看不到。我记得这些士兵的等级是22啊，绝对不能没事来惹他们。 学一下技能啊！哇，还没开新的哦。哇，4等，太严格了吧？要不要学一下战斗的？ 哦，有十字公流吗？这游戏有这种玩法吗？特殊能力，购物还有什么特殊能力？怕？先留着啊，这技能点我觉得先留着。魔药流因为他技能不是点了就好，还得把它装上去。 准备离开百果园，准备到下张地图啦。上地图还有没做的事吗？没有吧？这边为什么还是亮着呢？那之后再回来看。
Stop！
不要啦，怎么样？不要啦 ，Stop！ 不要。 啊，准备换地图，这个就是一个新手图啊，这张图。半夜凌晨1点去烦人家。还在干嘛？在玩那个什么老游戏。那是蛋糕吗？还是气死我也要
Yennefer's in Vizima.
气
Got a
死！
few friends there, so something wrong.
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fists starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt.
我们可以插手吗？我们叫不要插手，我想插手啊！我想啊。
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
这婊子这么呛是怎样？这老奶奶好无辜哦。
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you
要砍人了！
Leave me be!
我要揍人了，妈的！这婊子！
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
好可怜的老奶奶哦。
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land, like he did the elves once.
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
来呀、用棍子打剑是不是？
Neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
一定要把他们砍死。这边没有用那个印地的选项。大开杀戒喽！咻！妈的，300经验值哎！主线任务给的经验好慷慨哦。生意做不成啦。
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
其实我真的没有必要把他的头砍下来吧？这个
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
这边是主线强制要打成这样的啦。
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
我自己刚刚也没有使用雅克奇之音的选项。哇，有士兵在外面等，对不对？我操嘞！
That brawl, we didn't start it.
哎，认真的吗？
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you.
我的衣服没有很干
To
净
be。honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
He didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
谁那么大牌
Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame
谁呀
dancing on the graves of his foes.
恩瑞斯大帝。
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
问到底，
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
哇，经验值一直给耶。然后这边就完全没事了，这样完全赦免我在这边干的坏事。我杀了那些人，这个酒馆，我就这样子拍拍屁、拍拍马屁走人了。
You know, had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the
真的有点。
beginning. But then,
But then,
又来了。 这次不是在做梦吧？ 那是元气玉吗？螺旋丸呐！ 哇，狂猎啊！那这就是 Wild Hunt 嘛。
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard.
没有，这段不是这样子的。
Seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Vizima. 偷听对话有可能获得新任务的情报。被占领的泰莫利亚首都。1天后。哦，我看到我的。 为什么我有这种上等对待、上等的待遇？
It must suffice.
哦，我要进件嘛，所以我得把自己给整理干净。
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
安乐椅上。
The what now?
In that chair.
要帮我化妆啊！
Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's
留半
sideburns to
寸
half an
鬓
inch.
角。我是该清理一下门面，问一下。
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the
长了
eyes,
虱子
especially beards infested with lice.
，lice。
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
杰洛特有时候会一脸正经的讲出很好笑的话。
And sit still.
一脸正经的讲出很好笑的话。
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned.
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Voris.
感觉很讨人厌的家伙哎。
Yennefer's escort. They were mine. All of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And, razor to your
我
throat.
头在干嘛？为什么抖了好几下？你手下战死的士兵嘛。
Your men died in battle, as soldiers tend to.
I see their fate does not trouble you. Overly.
True. But I'm guessing the fate of those whose country they invaded didn't
我有
overly
很呛
trouble
哎
them.。
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done.
Shall I shave him once more against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather,
我可以把杰洛特玩得很白目哎。
Good. Now the gentleman may dress.
我在摸我的胡子。 没有一个选项可以对我自己的胡子做个批判吗？可以选衣服哎。
Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
要是可以染色就更好了。
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
选衣服，我选最稀花的啊！怎么都是很普通啊！我可以在这边捣乱吗？不行。可以偷东西吗？可以耶，在那个侍从的面前，在这城堡里面偷来偷去的哎，狗头，杰克贪婪的本性发动了。这么大的一个柜子，却没有偷的选项。
A shame I have no time.
是来偷东西的啦，别紧张啦。都是书哎，编年史嘞。哦，这有个宝箱哎。哦，这是我的衣服吧？有可能。
A ready meal, directly out of northern tales.
好啦好啦，选最花俏的就这个，可以全拿吗？不要，等下里面很重，很占包。我可以混搭，对不对？先不要，先这样就好，很占包。
A touch tight in the waist, but it will do. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
怎么有点蠢
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now?
我本来今天不爽。
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the
南北
North
全域
and
统治
South.
者。
I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
啊，等一下，左手往上升嘛，右手，所以是右手摆在胸前呐、啊。
Lacking fluidity and grace, but we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
刚选错会怎样？还是可以拿、欸。
The gentleman will address the emperor only when asked to, and using the
我等下
appropriate
故意捣乱。
Your arch magnificency.
天皇老子大
I see
通
the
病。
gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the emperor might not share his disposition.
为什么感觉说起来很好笑？
Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
还叫我不要乱讲话，等一下我要乱讲话。还以为是很盛大堂皇的场面呢，还好。
Duiven Aden in Karn eb Marvut. Emir var Emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Rebellion namen, vatgen favor.
感觉还好，就是个小房间、小办公室而已。原本以为会很盛大的。
So many months at Foltest Court, yet you still haven't mastered the basics.
待很多个月了吗？
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her.
就是那个我们教剑法的小女孩嘛，对不对？是吧？
You will find her and bring her to me.
质问她。
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
没错。
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you.
间谍兵团
And my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid!
那就这个人叫马马
Take
瑞。
him to the sorceress.
我想我刚刚行礼的话，是不是会有经验值？我只在意这个。
The gentleman not understand. Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. Not breaches
就是
of
没
etiquette
敬
for
礼
one
而已
day.
啊。
And it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
我偏偏要乱跑。
Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elanda. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant,
I have my eye on you, Lord.
人呢？
a tinter.
Master of the Tanners Guild.
The scene as far as never.
I demand.
哦，自己来撞我了，想怎样？可以拿吗？
Ted Takane and Kalantnes of Valois.
偷听。
Eptusa.
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality.
我不理那个侍卫，我在这边跟他们聊天。
Still worth trying.
Because?
Because there are few causes worth serving, even fewer men. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject?
诶，他们是觉得我讲的话有道理。
So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Some werebubs.
有讲的也没讲，我是来刷存在感的。
Soon, mind you.
看起来不像坏人，可以偷东西吗？
Oh!
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later.
可以。
Please.
他为什么不理我？啊，那个嘞？
is for death.
我可以在这边讨论吗？看地图啊。哦。你有花花草草可以去摘吗？我真的把杰洛特玩得很屁耶、哎呦哎，我在这边拈花惹草的、啊。可以跑吗？可以。
We've no need for the gentleman's escort. We've no need for the gentleman's escort.
Is the gentleman not in a hurry to see the sorceress?
在嘴我，慢慢来嘛，急什么啊？捡个花草嘛。
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later.
他在嘴我了啊！女术士就验耐法嘛。
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Be so kind and
that's right. True authority in Novigrad is not the city
没有士兵了是不是？
merchants guild.
哇，写了一堆破书啊！妈的！
And the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from
游
the
戏里的文本啊，看看无
other. They
妨。
both display a similar ruthlessness.
有吃的就不错，有吃的就不
Please
错。
wait, Your Excellency.
那罐子是什么？
Behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triple.
A shame I have no time.
舒舒服服。哎，我还没偷啊！
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
啪啪啪嘛。
Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young
是我
lady.
们交出去的那个小兽魔猎人嘛？他现在在外流荡。长得真大，什么
How about that?
什么选项？
She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for
内脏
Ciri,
占卜。
using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the
Google
best
定位。
tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
好，
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun, your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade.
我没有。
All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors, but there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Kertrol. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse?
这是什么意思啊？
Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or
哦，有点那个哦。
how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it, any of it.
杰洛特跟现在的现任那个什么特利斯哦，然后这个前任叶奈法，哎呀，有点那个哦，三角关系的感觉哦。
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Vel and get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me in one piece.
别整英雄，去结一些有的没的支线，然后把自己害死。胭脂。 有没有？哎呦，好方便哦！这个善后工作看起来是相当的麻烦了。这个魔法没有经验值啊。装备还我。
Vedimi. Directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
就讲解一下历史了。 看，我顺便了解一下啦。虽然对这个可能没有太多兴趣，但是我觉得还是想了解一下。不然什么尼佛加德什么人，什么泰莫利亚，我觉得了解一下啦。
How's the war going?
尼佛加德快要赢了。
Apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded
我没有。
Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy, nor did he advance on our position. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes.
所以拉多维德跟这个科德文现在是联盟。
And so by spring, Instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful one.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
威伦好像不在这次提及的范围内哦，只是威伦战争是在威伦爆发的嘛。
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron.
Bloody Baron.
I advise you well. Avoid him.
可是只是我之后会有任务到他那边呢。诺维格瑞，哇，好多地名哦，哇，要记起来不是那么容易耶，都是很那种中古的地名哎。
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here.
这个应该算是中立的国家啦，一个世外桃源。只是因为战争的关系，打到门口了，所以
Novigrad can provide these, which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance.
永恒之火教
scapegoats.
哦，那边有宗教问题。
The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
杰洛特一直摇头。
Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious.
法师精灵
Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
这个是叶奈法去的群岛嘛？
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they?
跟以前一样
Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did.
完全没有变，不被战争影响的地方。
And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other,
搞内讧，
pillage, occasionally attack our transports.
这都没什么重要性。
But nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
哦，稍微了解一下，还不错。
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
有几个人？哎，干嘛干嘛？头拿过啦！好爽哦！ 哦，这些东西，这些书等下都全部丢商店了。狂烈，这些书我觉得找时间看一下，不要全丢了，等下可以找时间看一下。哦呦，哇，城堡里面有宝啊！这里是城堡，宫殿啊。偷过了。
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
来，然后我看一下任务哦。前往威伦。记得到最后会有分支吧？吊死鬼，为什么突然间出了这个东西？书签可以在哪里看呢？我们想看一下。有任务，这里马上就有任务啊！哎，有任务可以接。
In Kershire is Daithwin and incarnate mortal. The Emperor shall guide us.
这是任务哦。
See you.
都不想打牌嘞。
Brian, wat kalm.
啊？哦，威伦。哦，新的区域。新等级5哦，下一个新手区域。
Geralt and Yennefer would be united. Something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
5天后。我来这边这么久了，哎，今晚不知道会不会下雨，我好想去逛趟夜市哦。雨是已经停了2、3个小时了，希望，对啊，希望晚上不要下雨啊。哦，5天后的意思是指我长途跋涉了5天来到这里啦。对啦，不是说我来这边5天了啦。您购买10星扩充包，目前最终任务已改为10星，没有啊？符文匠，血与酒。哇！接下来来到了主线任务的一个大分支暂停点，我得去3个地方厘清一下西里的位置，然后3个分别对应这3个主线任务，这样。这是威伦的嘛，然后史凯利姐的嘛，诺维格瑞的嘛。好啦，接下来就是来到了一个大分支点了。先在这边晃一晃啊，前面马上就有怪。这是狗狗。哎。 没有别的药草啊？有不一样喽。还是有，就变得有，还是有原本的药草，但是有不一样的。乌伦是个无人不毛之地嘛，所以还是有任务版的。游戏刚卡了一大下，怎么回事啊？可以拖吧？告示板。公摊小。很多新任务出现了。破门喽！我装备回来了吧？对。穿护甲，是护甲师吗？是他吗
？Enough is enough.
谁呀？哪一个是护甲师啊？
First the armies pass, then the
这边有
pops
两
now
个
anger.
护甲跟磨刀石这里的人们过着饱受苦难的日子嘛，刚刚任务里面都有讲到嘛。他们已经够苦了，我还要这边拖来拖去。空打这个家，这个房子不合格，没东西拿。哇哦，好多地方，哇哦，这是怎样？哇，这是怎样？这是5等的建议地图，所以应该不会太困难。用船渡过水面，就要附近先晃一下，先做个断点啊。做断点好了啦。今天这场比较 OK， 都在看剧情，没有太晕。附近再晃一下。
You, white one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're in?
踩到他了，我觉得玩的跟拾荒的一样。他们已经够穷了，还一直偷。好惨哦！这里每个人都在哭，都在哀嚎，哎，什么状况？这个房子比较大哦。有没有一定有用的东西？拜托。断把。真惨哎，这里。好了，在这边休息一下。晚上，对，晚上就是晚上，今天礼拜6，晚上也可以好好再玩一下。晚上再来就探索这一区了啦，这个新地图，很多东西可以去。但是我记得这里就会有几个比较强的问号点哦，还有很多地方都可以去。我这边比较大，这张地图就很大，还有一个城在这里。好了，先存档休息啊，存档。